called the weed species section on Agri-Intel. We've been working on this for a number of years now, and it's finally been launched on the website. So basically, this will be found underneath the label database section, where you can pick it up here in the weed species. You're able to search, and in a very similar manner, all the other sections on the website, where you can search by either an active, a crop, a registration holder, or even a target. And the last step will be selecting the weed species that you'd like to see the products registered on. The report will then show you all the products, all the herbicide products at least, that are registered for that particular weed species. So we're hoping this will be a very valuable tool for the industry. Looking where you can access this, on the left-hand side, you can access it underneath the label database. Or if you're already working in the label database, it'll be in a drop-down menu here where you can make your selection based on any of the starting search options. It works pretty much the same as the rest of the website, where you'll need to make the selections based on your starting point. And there'll also be different optional filters available depending which report type you're choosing. The next step, you'll need to obviously select a further refine by search option. And then the last step will be to select the weed species either in its English common name, its Afrikaans common name, or its Latin name. Depending on the report type that you choose, you can select multiple or individual species, depending on what you're looking for there. And now, once you've made all your selections, you'll just need to click on the Submit button. And as this database is pulling in data from both the label database and our weed species database, you'll often see a grayed out screen with little circles going around. And basically, these reports do take longer to download because it is pulling a mass amount of data from two systems. So please just be patient while it does download. We've tried to work very hard on speeding it up as fast as possible, but at present, this is how it's going to operate for a while. And then looking at the report structure, again, sorry, it's very small on screen, but the principle is basically the same. You're still able to see the active ingredient, the trade name, the registration number, as well as the registration holder of the product. And if we scroll a little bit right in our report, this is where you'll be able to see the link between the different crop species, well, the crop that it's registered on and the weed species itself. And then obviously your English and your Afrikaans common names will be available for you. You'll also be able to see the application stages. So is it applied pre-emergence or post-emergence to either the crop or the weed? So that information is being pulled in from the label database, as well as the application type and how you need to apply it to that specific weed species. And if we're scrolling a little bit more towards the right in the report, there'll be additional comment columns which pertain specifically to that weed species and any restrictions on its level of control or any mixing partners that need to be added to that. You'll also notice some tooltips on these reports. So if you're not sure about the information displayed in that section, a little pop-up will come up just explaining that information to you. Sometimes you'll also notice that there are cells highlighted in red. So we are aware that there are some labels which haven't specifically stated the weed species that it controls. They'll just say it controls most grass weeds or most broadleaf weeds. So in these cases, the system is automatically extrapolating it to all the broadleaf weeds or all the grass weeds. So just bear in mind that when a cell is highlighted in red there, the label has indicated control on most broadleaf or grass or sedge, and it'll be indicated at the top there. And also please note that this section is also aimed to give you a guideline of what you should be using and what is registered, but it's not the ultimate stop in the decision that you're making to apply the product, and that the label obviously can still be downloaded from all of these reports, and the label should always be consulted before application going forward. And data in this section is still currently being populated, and as it being a database, the information does change quite regularly. So please keep checking in with the website to see what is currently available. And that is all from my side. If there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.